Hi and welcome to my channel Old and Crumpy, and today we are back with the weekly mashup, and I show you what I have done this week so far. The first build this week on Sunday was, as every Sunday I want you to do the next few weeks, a build in my Chinatown village here, and this is the build I have done so far. This is entrance to the village. And I will expand this, and there will be, I think I do 4 entrances here for this village here, and the town center will be somewhere here, I think. And then there will town entrance and there and over there. So as you can see, it turned out very, very beautiful, very Chinese, especially for the lamps. It gives this extra touch, what we need for it, to make a difference between a Chinese building and a Japanese building, I think. I really have to find out what is really different between these different architecture styles. I will do a little bit of research, and maybe we do a Japanese town in the future as well. This Asian style is really cool, as you can see. This is really cool, as you can see on this building here, and this small tower here, and as well on this building. It is really cool, and it developed a little bit from that building to that, and one of the design elements I took over to this here, and it looks pretty beautiful, I think. Turned out pretty beautiful. So next building was, let's see, we have to move to the Acacia Wood Town, and we see Acacia Town. I really should give them names a little bit more. I have done just a little bit of landscaping here. I have removed these waterfalls, which were really spreading out and running down, and here as well. And I thought it would be really nice to have a little bit more controlled waterfall like that. Then you can go down here over this bridge, and the water is flowing down, as you can see. This is really nice. And on the other side we have a waterfall as well. Maybe I can improve that here, the source of the waterfall a little bit more, maybe a little bit of mossy cobblestone or so. Would be really nice. And then I have expanded that little pond here to a small river, and I have created here a small river to connect the different ponds here. I have expanded this pond and connected it with this one, and connected it with that one here. And maybe we can do another connection to that one and to that one here. Maybe we can reach the ocean or whatever this is in the background here. But we have ocean here as well. So this is what I have done on the Acacia Town. It was interesting to do again a little bit of landscaping, and I think it turned out very well, because it looks natural, I think. And I have to keep that here on this side as well, that I'm improving that here. And at the end, I think we get something really cool. So the next thing we have done, or I have done, is on the, it's on the beach. We have done some beach lodges. Let's go to the beach. Vamos a la playa. And here we are. And this time I've created some water lodges. I've created these wood bridges here, and done this 3 water lodges for tourists, because it's maybe a seaside resort or whatever. And like always, I like this little bit overgrown touch here, and I don't really like this very clean thing, and not in this case, not in every case a clean clean building is something cool. It's another thing. If you do a city build or something like that, then it is maybe a little bit, yeah, out of the topic. If you do some overgrown stuff here, but I think at all it is pretty cool. It is on the sea, and we have some. I have used this sandbank here. With that, I integrated in the landscape, so it turned out very, very well. Now, let's go to the next one, and this time it's all on the top here, on my list here. So we're going to the castle town, where every house or every building is somehow a castle, and we have to fly a little bit. Oh, look at that! I think it looks pretty epic if you look from this angle here. Maybe we should do a little bit more work, a little bit more effort in the overgrownness here. Maybe some roots, some hanging leaves here, some hanging veins, and so on. But I think it's cool. That is really cool. And now let's go to the big castle here. As you can see, we have the big castle, and down there we have the small castle. And I think it's, let's say, another kind of castle. It is like a farmer's house with walls and a little tower. Maybe I can do that in another area here, and it is where you can find something like that, but in another style, is in the Tuscany. If you go to Tuscany and you see these old farmhouses, they have always a tower, watchtower, because the Italians, they had wars until I think 1850 or later between cities, and to protect for the farmers to protect themselves, they built some small castles in the Tuscany, and these are not just buildings or houses or for living. No, it's just little forts to keep your family and your staff safe. And yeah, like I said, it was until 1850 around that, and then the Italy became Italy. Say it like that. Because the Italians are they can really fight with each other. I know that. One part of my family is Italian, so I know one or two things about Italians. Just one or two. Maybe three. So, next thing is, let me see. Oh yeah. The thing is, I don't want to show you these in details, because it was the 11 decoration tips and tricks video, and this is just about decoration. I will give you every link to every video in the description, so you will be able to rewatch that or watch that. And we are going to the last video we have done, or I have done this week. It is part of my overgrown Viking town, and I like it. I like this overgrown town. Maybe not the Viking style. This is maybe not my favorite thing. So let's just give Minecraft a chance to load a little bit more. So a little bit more of landscape loading. And as you can see, this is very overgrown. This thing. If you go up, you barely can see it. And this time I have done this armory here. Maybe there is a lack of decorations. Maybe I should put up some armor stands here. But we can do another decoration video maybe. And this is my armory, or not? Armory. This is my armorer, and this time I've done a double chimney and a really big forge here. Maybe we can put some anvils, some barrels and stuff here. We have some iron. There's the ground is dirty, and yeah, I think it's turned out very well. And to turn these moss blocks into carpets and into these small azalea bushes, and if you give them a little bit more, they turn to Irish oak, I think it's oak wood, and some flowerish parts of leaves here. And I'm thinking about how to connect these and how to do that. Maybe we do here. We can do here a town center. So we can expand this here a little bit more, and we can you should put up a wall somehow against the White Walkers. By the way, I have never seen Game of Thrones. Never ever. Every time I have switched on the TV to Game of Thrones, they were doing something which is somehow you get in different positions when you are naked and if you are a couple, and I don't like that. If it's over sexualized, and even if it's over, let's say, this trend which is going on right now with Disney, for example, with this diversity woke thing, I think if you go to redo Schneewittchen, Snow White, this is a German fairy tale from the Brothers Grimm, and it is like Harry Potter. Why they have to put the new Snape? Why is the new Snape, for example? I'm not racist, by the way. I'm not racist at all. My nephew is black. The child of my nephew is black. So I don't have nothing against blacks. I don't have nothing against everyone. I have married Italian Argentinian woman. We have so-called half-blood. But I don't get it. Why we have to put in everything this wokeness thing? I don't get it. It is, for me, for example, Snow Whites, they are dwarfs, and that's it. I don't think about, this is a minority which has to get attention, and so on and so on. And what have they done? They have casted some normal sized people, and even the society, I think, of the dwarf actors have spoken against that. And then now what they have animated dwarfs, and they are not really good. I have not seen the movie. I have just seen some scenes, and I don't like it. I don't like the attitude of the actress which has impersonated Snow White. For example, Snow White is because I know the fairy tale. It is Haut weiß wie Schnee, Haare schwarz wie Ebenholz. It means skin white as snow and hairs black as I don't know the name for this wood. It's called Ebenholz in German, and it is a wood which turns black. And this is in the original fairy tale. So why changing that? Just because someone gets angry because it not fulfills his or hers attitudes, I don't know. I don't know. There's something wrong nowadays. Because it is because I'm older, because I don't have the understanding for that. But I think I'm very open to everything, and I don't have nothing against anyone. Live your life, do what you want, but just don't interfere all day with me, please. I don't. I'm a normal, let's say, straight guy, and I love meat. I love certain things which are nowadays not allowed. Let's say it like that. To say it. I don't have to. If I introduce myself, I don't introduce myself as my name is that and that, and I'm straight and I'm eating meat. That's not how I introduce myself. So why someone? I had an electrician. I just keep talking a little bit. I had an electrician, and yeah, he's done some work, and then we sat down at my wife's entertainment business into the bistro, and we talked a little bit, and like normal people talk, suddenly he said, by the way, you know that I'm gay. And my wife and me were looking at each other. We said, and why do you think we care about that? I'm not interested if you are gay, lesbian, or whatever you are. It is your thing, not mine. So we talk like normal people. It doesn't matter you are gay or a horse or something like that. It's totally up to you as what you want to identify yourself. As long as you don't bother me, and at that moment, and to tell me you are gay, there's something coming in between us somehow, because you feel that you have to explain yourself why you are gay, and I knew that you are gay, so it doesn't bother me as long as you do your work as everyone else. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. For me, you are a normal guy who is my electrician, and if you are gay or not, this is not my problem. Why? It doesn't bother me. It's not of my business, and yeah. So, sorry. I had to talk about that because it comes along every day in the news here in Germany, and I have stopped watching the news since about, I think, 8 weeks right now. Since the new election in Germany, I thought, no, I'm out. Thank you, I am out. And I am here as well for today. And if you liked the video, please leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, or subscribe to the channel. And excuse my rant on the end here on this video. I know it's a Minecraft channel, but sometimes you have to talk about one or two things, I think. So now, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.